The 947 Breakfast Club, Monday to Friday, 6 till 9 a.m.
If you love Joburg, 947 loves you.
Thank you so much for doing this, Miss Henson.
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? I miss you guys.
Dude, we miss you. And this is the thing. I was saying to Frankie, who's also on this interview, my co-host, I was saying to him, as lockdown was happening, I was like, Taraji should actually just pack up her entire life and come to South Africa because she knows that this is her other home. We've got a holiday home for her facing the beach. She must just come here.
We know that Africa's the Mecca, though.
It is. It is. And speaking of Mecca, I mean, you just came off 6 seasons of a show that was watched by collectively, I would say, 100 million people across the globe. Did you cry?
That's crazy.
Did you cry when it ended?
I did. I cried for several reasons because, that's 6 years with the family, people that have become your family, and for COVID to just shut us down, I didn't get to say goodbye. I got the entire cast and crew Letterman sweaters because I felt like this was our senior year, and I didn't get to send them, give them to them in person, but I'm gonna make sure everybody gets one mailed to them. But stuff like that, we didn't get to celebrate our big accomplishment. I mean, that was huge what we were able to accomplish with this show. We didn't get to say goodbye and celebrate each other, and it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet.
What was that entire prep like? Because for us, we were given a week. We were told on a Friday that next week Friday, everything is shut down. Get what you need now. We're locking down. What was the process for you guys, especially, the acting fraternity, Hollywood? What were the steps there?
Well, there was an outbreak up at a studio up the street from us on the same lot. And we were still filming. And what got dangerous was the day after that breakout happened and we got the news, we had 200 extras on our set.
Wow.
Now, you got to know, extras bounce around from different... Now, no one has ever tested positive on our set, but because we had 200 extras that next day. On our set, and then that's when I was like, I think we need to shut it down. And then the producers, everybody, we just shut it down. And we were in the middle of filming episode 19, and we had one more to go. It's 19, and then 20 was supposed to be the last episode.
Yeah, and then that was it.
That was it, and that was the end of such a great, phenomenal, record-breaking show. And it was just like, what? This is how we end? Like.
Yeah, with massive ratings as well on the last season. You guys had incredible ratings.
Yeah, it was just sad. And I cried right on live.
I can believe. So, okay, fine. So a lot of things were cancelled, right? So after Empire, had you been planning to go into anything else that was cancelled? What has been cancelled for you professionally and personally because of COVID-19?
Well, nothing has really been canceled. Everything is just on hold.
Yeah,
everything
I like
is just
that.
on hold. Like, I have meetings every day, like things are going to happen because, I guess the thinking is if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And then when this is over, we can just roll right into what we were supposed to be doing. So that's been the logic here. And so every day it's a meeting with writers and directors. I have a deal with Fox, and I have a couple deals that I've inked already, and we're just trying to get those up and rolling and prepared. One is with Facebook, so hopefully we can get that up and going before this is even over. So, I mean, it's just, I wake up some days and I'm so happy and I'm so optimistic, and then some days I wake up and I'm like, is this the new norm? Because honestly, this is what I would be doing anyway. I would be off anyway. This is my summer hiatus from Empire. If we were still in production, I wouldn't go back until July. So this would be my summer, and that's fine. But then there's that day when I wake up and it's like, oh, I want to go. And it's like, you can't go anywhere. Like, I can't pack my bag and hop on a plane and, go see my girl in Miami or go do my vacation. I usually take a vacation, so
but now
it's tough.
And this is the thing, right? You were saying that some days you wake up and you're fine, and some days you wake up and you're not, and you're a bit anxious, and sometimes you've got tension. Everybody around the world is feeling the same thing, and it's almost perfect fitting because a good 2 years ago you started us on this mental health and mental awareness campaign, and it's so funny that it took something like COVID for us to realize that everyone in one way or the other is fighting some sort of mental issue, right? So with your foundation. Have you found that, as much as you're not doing anything at the moment and this would be your off time, but, that's got legs now because more and more people are realizing that under this pressure that, my mind needs help?
Oh, God. Yeah. Are you frozen?
No. Am I frozen or are you frozen?
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't talking and
No, we're fine.
Let it go.
Yeah, no, it's just, I think everyone understands trauma now because even when we keep going, when this is over, if it's ever going to be over, I don't think our normal this is a new normal. And it's traumatizing. It's different. It's very different. I know I'm forever traumatized by this. And so how do we come from this? Look, will I ever feel comfortable visiting my 96-year-old grandmother?
That's crazy. Yeah, we've had the same thing.
Will I ever? You know what I mean? My mom is 70 now. Will I ever feel comfortable hugged up next to her? We're a huggy, touchy-feely kind of family, but will I ever? And like psychologically, every day I see myself going further and further away from that natural. I gotta go see my mother. It's like, and that's becoming the norm, and I have to really work on that because what happens then, you isolate yourself, and it's so easy in this time to do it because that's what we're doing, right?
And you must be strong.
And so so when do you stop isolating? Like they go, oh, we're going to free up the state and we're going to go back to business on this date. But are you really ever just going to go outside and be like, whoa, I'm back to business? Like, no, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever go to the movies again. And
we've had the experience where, because also, when lockdown happened for us, we didn't have as many cases or as many deaths. And slowly but surely, we've been also opening up businesses. And so the virus is sort of spreading and it's getting closer and closer to you personally. You didn't know anyone who had it. Now you know someone who knows someone who has it. Now we know someone who has it directly. It's like it's sort of taking those steps closer to where you are. It's super scary.
It's very scary. But then I try not to lean into that fear because then that brings up a whole nother bag of anxiety. I try to stay in the present moment. So I've been meditating a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm just grateful to be in my house, and I just count my blessings. I'm blessed enough to be in a house with a pool in the backyard, a bluff and a view, and things to keep me mentally sound, and I can afford to call my therapist. So that's why I started my campaign because, here in the States, it's tough, man. And people aren't eating. They can't afford food. They're not working. It's bad. And I'm emphatic. Like, I can't go to bed at night and not think about people that are suffering.
Yeah. You carry that. Do you ever worry that, because you say that you carry everyone's joy, but as well as you carry everyone's pain, do you ever worry that that's, because it was your son's birthday just the other day, by the way. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Do you ever worry that, he can read the anxiety on your face and now you have to kind of hide it so he can't see it, because sons are naturally very protective of their mothers?
Yeah, but you know what I do? I just talk to him. I don't hide it. It is what it is. And, and we talk about it. Like this has never been a household where we shun talking about our mental, how you feeling today?
Nice.
Like, that's a real question. How are you feeling? And I expect I feel like shit.
Yes, say it. Don't worry. We on the internet now, honey.
I feel like crap. You know what I mean? I don't feel good today. I see darkness all around. Like, if you get people used to expressing how they feel, then that's how you eradicate the stigma, because holding it in is where you develop this mental weakness. You know what I mean? And I shouldn't say weakness, but when you make yourself mentally vulnerable.
Fragile.
Because you shun how you really feel. You should never shun how you allow yourself to feel whatever that is in that moment, because you got to remember, feelings are fleeting, right? They come and they go, right?
Yeah.
And I'm no therapist. I'm no therapist, but I'm smart enough to know, well, wow, I'm sad today. I'm not going to get up and pretend like I'm not, because as soon as somebody triggers me, that's when I go off. And that's when I step outside of myself. You know what I mean? That's why you have to allow yourself to be where you are.
And do you think because you're an actress, it's easier for you to be aware of feelings and know how you're feeling and be expressive? And are you always aware that not everybody is like that? So you have to kind of let them, feel the way they feel.
Absolutely. And I don't judge and I don't push. I see people feeling away, I step away. I don't try to preach. Just like I have to allow myself my feels, I have to allow people their feelings, because I can't control nor fix. Yeah. So all I can do is do this, fix this. Now, if someone asks me for my opinion or they ask me for help, different situation. Yeah. Then I open myself up. But otherwise, I remember one time I was wherever.
No, she's frozen. She's frozen now. And she was about to tell us such a good story.
Yeah, I can see it was a good story.
Wait, she's gonna come back. I remember one time I
said,
there we go.
No, baby. You go ahead. I am in no rush. You go ahead. Then she got nice.
Oh, we missed. Taraji, can I tell you? We missed that entire story because you froze I remember the one time and then we missed the story.
Oh, I was just saying, I remember one time I was in Canada. They're supposed to be really sweet and gentle, but everybody's human. And this woman, I guess I was taking too long in line or whatever. And she got huffy puffy behind me. So I turned around and my sister was with me. I said, you know what? Why don't we let her go ahead? And then she caught herself being ugly. She was like, oh no, it's fine. I said, no. Because there's nothing important for me to get to right now. Apparently you're in a rush. So you go ahead, ma'am. And then she wanted to be nice. I told my sister and I said, see, honey, look what honey does. Because I could have smacked on her and made that a horrible incident, right? But I chose to go high. I chose to, maybe I empathized with her instead of judged her. Instead of taking it personal, maybe she really did have somewhere to go. Yeah. And maybe I really was being take too long. You know what I'm saying? So I just decided to let her go instead of making a big deal about it.
Taraji, I've got to ask you because I can't stop staring at your incredible hair. Like I just can't stop staring at it. That's why I've barely said anything because I'm just like I'm sitting like this, just like wow. And I see you got the salon. I don't even know what that thing's called. The blow there is right there.
This is a dryer. Yeah, I meant to move it out of the way, but too late now.
No, leave that guy in. I actually want those in my house. Actually,
well, this is what I'm about to say. Because obviously you got your product range, which we have to hear about. But I can see that you're really, when they say living the brand, you're living it with the. You got your own salon there.
I really do. And this is my third house. This is the second salon that I've had built custom to me.
Oh, wow.
And because I'm always getting hair and makeup done in my house, you know what I mean? So why not have a place for that,
True.
And so I learned my lesson the hard way when I lived in Brooklyn and I rented this apartment and I had my nails done for something and the girl ruined the damn table and I had to pay for it. So I was like, no more. Get a salon where you can mess up everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what's been keeping me sane. And I taught myself how to do these passion twists because no one is coming over here. Mm-hmm. I'm not that vain. Like I can figure it out.
Yeah.
And so when I knew we were getting locked down, I just ordered a bunch of hair and I just been in here playing around. And it really is therapeutic for me. Because I was this close to going into cosmetology. This close.
Really? Because I was gonna say, watching your Instagram videos and all the different styles and things, I was gonna say if this acting thing doesn't work for you, doesn't work out, Oh,
I'm good. I was told at a young age, always learn a craft. Always learn a trade. If you learn a trade, you will always get paid.
But wait, Gold, didn't you flunk out of electrical engineering?
I did. I did. That's when I was at electrical engineering because I was a year late for cosmetology school. Oh. So I was at the trade school and I was like, well, it's got to be something.
Any, mini, money, mo. Let me go with that guy. So
basically,
the entire world is baking banana bread during this lockdown. Have you not baked any banana bread yet?
Oh God. I haven't baked, but have I baked? I made a couple of pizzas from scratch.
Nice.
I didn't bake. I haven't baked anything. My brother is here. He made peach cobbler, banana bread,
Wow.
banana pudding,
Wow.
banana bread pudding. I mean, bread pudding, bread something. I mean, everything. I don't have the inches to prove it all. It's very good. But I've been cooking. I've been trying different things. Like I did a fennel clams on a linguine. It was so good. I've been eating a lot of seafood. I was vegan, but I've been stressing. So.
What you eat in quarantine doesn't count. That's what we keep telling ourselves.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever carbs also, it doesn't matter, you know.
We come to work every day. We're like, okay, let's weigh ourselves. These are the quarantine.
I don't even have the. I threw it away. I don't know. I threw the scale in the trash. I don't want to know.
Oh man, so good to actually catch up with you and just find out how you are and your mental program. Apparently, is there an app? Is there a website that we can go to check it out?
Yeah, it's the Boris L. Henson Foundation.org.
Mm-hmm.
You can follow us on Instagram at BL Henson Foundation. And yeah.
We'll put all of those up on the screen, eh?
Yeah, we'll put it on the video and things, yeah.
Yes.
And in this whole lockdown quarantine, I've been running into old episodes. Girl, I never knew you were on Murder, She Wrote.
I was on Murder, She Wrote.
She was on Murder, She Wrote.
In the beginning of my... Oh, that was... I always forget. That was the beginning. That was so in the beginning, and I was so proud. And I just remember calling my entire family like, I'm on Murder, She Wrote. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
Yeah,
that was the first time I had to. That's the first time in my career I was introduced to working in the elements. Because remember, I was a runaway slave. Honey.
Yes.
So we had to run in the water.
The last free man.
Freezing. Yes, and it was freezing, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is the real work. This is what it's all about." I had my rubber boots, and it was like my toes were almost frostbitten, and I was like, "Yes, getting eaten by mosquitoes." Just.
Yeah, that's going to be my advice for everyone in lockdown. Go on to Wikipedia, and then you just look at all the guest appearances Taraji's done on all the shows, and I mean that's a full day's worth of good TV watching right there, you know.
Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Oh my goodness, I was just saying to a friend the other day that I am so grateful and so blessed that I got so much work done before this pandemic, before this new normal. You know what I mean? And then my heart started aching about the new artists and what does that look like for them now? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, everyone finds a way. I think as life changes, humans adapt. That's the point, you know.
And so, if we're sitting and we want to watch something, what's Taraji currently watching?
I just finished watching The Banker.
Love
I'm
that.
I'm getting ready to start my Killing Eve. I finished first season, second season. Now I'm about to start the third season. Oh God, what else did I just finish? Ozark, I just finished. Oh God, what else? What is the Schmitz?
About Schmitz.
It's a comedy.
Yeah,
that is so.
Yes,
that
yes.
show is hilarious. That show is, and you know what I've been doing? Because the world is so heavy right now, I have to laugh. So I've been watching a lot of comedies and a lot of old comedies. Like I went back to The Office because that show just makes me laugh. The little sidebars when they break the fourth wall and look into the camera. That tickles me. I'm still watching Martin. I'm watching Martin right now. I keep Martin on in the background.
Nice.
As just noise.
Yeah. Just have that laugh track anyway.
Because I think the consciousness is going to change. People are going to want to see funny now.
Yeah, that's very true.
Watch comedy is going to make a big comeback.
Yeah.
Taraji, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks,
as
guys.
always, when all of this is open and it's all, we are allowed to get on planes and we're allowed to travel, obviously.
I'm coming back.
Yeah, you must right here, fly.
And you bring the hair. We need the hair because all of this, we need all of this over here.
I will.
Cheers. And also, check out Hollywood. If you're looking for something to watch, I think you'll enjoy Hollywood. If you like Glee.
Oh, yes. Someone did tell me that. It is on my queue.
Yeah, please check that out. I think you'll really enjoy that. It's cheesy, but I mean, we need cheese at this time.
We need anything to take our minds off of what's really going on.
Thank you. We love you.
Take care. Love you guys. Be safe.
This is the 947 Breakfast Club.
Monday to Friday, 6 to 9 a.m.